Hi, and welcome to Conan Exiles Age of Calamitous. In this video, I'm going to show you where to get Kronyx. And at the end of the video, you should be able to pick the most efficient way of mining Kronyx depending on your level, your tools, and your gear. But before we get to it, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn all notifications so you won't miss our weekly uploads. Now, onto the Kronyx mining guide. Now, this location is the only place where you can find the primary source of the Kronyx mineral, and this is in the snow biome, and you can get it from the star metal meteors, like so. It's just so sad that that rarely happens, like hours in interval. So this little turd right here that's emitting smoke, that's what you're looking for. And this time, I'm going to be using a star metal pick. I'm also bringing an obsidian pick, but I'm not going to use that. I prefer the star metal pick because it's way more accessible, because you can already unlock that when you're level 55, and you also have the upgrade toolkit when you're level 51. And now I'm starting to hit this star metal meteor with my pick, but it's not giving me any yield yet because the crust is still on. And one thing that you need to remember is to bring explosives, or in my case, I'm using an explosive arrow to crack the crust and have the blue mineral exposed. And that's the actual star metal in there. Now, the good thing is, though these things are very rare to drop, you are given 18 hits. And the better your pick, the bigger the yield. There we go. We have a lot aside from the Kronyx, but this is the primary source for Kronyx, so we need to know how much it's gonna give us per star metal meteor. So this one gave us 69 and a bunch of other materials that come with it. There you go. And we're just gonna throw the star metal away for now and then keep the other materials that the star metal gave us. And we are also going to throw the Kronyx so that we can keep track of the number of Kronyx per star metal meteor. Alright, so let's find the second one. I think it landed here. There we go. Smoking turd. The second smoking turd. I hope this is not going to be hard. Okay, that's a one-shotter. So the blue thing is already exposed, and if you count, it's going to be 18 hits pretty much every time. But of course, it's not going to be guaranteed that we will have the same number of Kronyx or the same number of materials every star metal meteor. But of course, the higher the grade of your pick, the higher the number of materials you can yield from the star metal meteor or any resources for that matter. So this time it gave us 80. And we're keeping the extra materials that the star metal gave us so that you will have a reference on what to get aside from the Kronyx. And this is going to be the third one. I hope this is not going to be a toughie. No, I changed my mind. Let's do it again. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. If push comes to shove, rapid fire, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. That was... Okay, hi dude, go away. Alright, so this is gonna be the third one. And let's see how much we can get from the third star metal meteor. And then I'm gonna give you the total so far for the 3 star metals that we have mined. And let's see if it's gonna be all worth it. So this time we got 48, and that should give us a total of 197 divided by 3, so that should give us 65.5, rounding it up to 66 per star metal meteor. And I don't know, it's up to you if it's all worth it, knowing that this is the snow biome, so you need to have a proper gear to insulate yourself from the cold. And not to mention, you need to also fight the mobs that are in here, Sabertooth and the mammoths. Though the mammoths are not aggressive, but they would usually join the fight once you hit them. But then again, after seeing this video, it's gonna be all up to you. But the good thing is we have a secondary or two secondary sources for the Kronyx material, and we're gonna check it out. And now we're heading to the volcano because that's gonna be where we can find obsidian, and obsidian is the secondary source for the Kronyx material, and the green circles on the map right here are the thickest deposit of obsidian nodes. So I'm still gonna be using my star metal pick just to set up a benchmark from the star metal meteor guild earlier. So there we go, let's see. Alright. And that gave us 21 Kronyx. And I'm not going to be throwing away the extra materials, especially for the Age of Calamitous material right there, so that you will have a reference on what you can get from the obsidian. Alright. Not really that much. But let's see if we can get like an average at least. So let's continue mining the others here. Alright. Okay, that gave us 7. So the first was 21, and then now we have 27. Okay, that's not a very good yield. So let's continue mining. Let's see if we can get more out of this one. OMG, this one gave us 0. Alright, nada. So I think we need to mine one more. And let's see if we can establish at least an average. Alright. Okay, I can see some. Let's see what we have. Okay, this one gave us 6 only. And if I'm not mistaken, that was like a lot of nodes in that deposit. And to note that I'm using one of, at least a decent pick, the star metal pick, in mining those nodes. So we only got a total of 34 Kronyx from all the obsidian that we just farmed earlier, and that was significantly a lot of deposits that we have to farm and only get 34. But then again, the volcano is riddled with obsidian nodes, so as long as you have the proper gear to keep yourself from getting heat stroke, then I think it will be worth it. However, the other secondary source for Kronyx may be your best option if you don't have the proper gear yet, or it's because it's just simply easy to access. And its location is in C6, just right outside of the unnamed city. So the other secondary source of Kronyx is the coal. And this place, inside the cave that we're going to be going in later on, in a bit, is rich and packed with coals and other materials that you guys would probably get excited about. So outside, as you can see, there are a lot of silver nodes. So let me just show you the other goodies in the place real quick. Silver nodes here. And you can see there are also rock noses, and if you kill those rock noses, they will also give you silver if you mine them with a pick. There we go. And nodes, silver nodes, another rock nose, and by the entrance you will see silver nodes also. A lot of them there. So if you need silver, this is the place to be. And it's not only that, let me show you. So we're gonna go in the cave and we're gonna check it out on what type of resources or minerals that we can get in there. So just don't forget to bring a torch and just follow the rail. Now you have to watch out for scorpions in this place. Nothing too difficult though, but you can get swarmed from time to time. So just make sure that you are on full alert. So that's one of the scorpions that you have to fight in this place. And if you are looking for stones, I guarantee that this place will give you thousands of stones after you mine the whole thing. And there are some silver nodes in there as well. Okay, so here we are in the treasure trove, and as you can see, there's a lot of coal in here. So let's just mine all of the coals here real quick. So we're gonna leave out the silver and the ironstone for now, and let's just focus on harvesting Kronyx. Okay, another bunch of nodes here. Mine. So I'm about to get encumbered. So, well, if you're doing this with a bearer thrall, then I think you will be all good. Another one. Alright, and then we're gonna check later on once we have already mined everything, and let's see how much we have gathered. Again, we're just using the star metal pick. So I'm just gonna get rid of some of the coal here to make space with my encumbrance. Alright, there we go. So we have a lot so far. I'm gonna leave the other minerals to see how much we can get also aside from the Kronyx. Alright. And I think this is the last bunch of coal nodes. And pretty much everything is just silver and iron. Alright, Mr. Scorpion is guarding the place. And here you have a lot of silver and iron as well. And then just take note that these crystals are pretty much like a decoration. I don't know if it's bugged, but every time I try to mine them or pick them up, it doesn't give you anything. So I would say it's just a decoration. Alright, there we go. Nothing. And if you decide to just go back and portal out, that's fine. The portal will just allow you to go out where you came. But if you're planning to just get on and go through the whole cave or the whole dungeon, you can also do so. But you might have to fight Mr. World Boss Scorpion right here. So the World Boss Scorpion for the vanilla Conan Exiles, that's not the one, that's the other one on the left. There you go. Alright. And then, again, there's a lot of them in here, so be careful. Silver nodes all over the place. So if you are mining for silverstone, this is an awesome place to actually go. And then at the end of the tunnel, or sorry, at the end of the dungeon here or cave, you will see the Mother Scorpion. And if you kill her, you might be able to get some eggs, and you know, you can have a scorpion as a pet. And there's a tablet here that you can learn something poisony. Okay, I'm not gonna spoil that, but it's a poisony type of recipe. And then go through this exit, and then you will go back where you came. There we go. And let's see how many we have. I think we have 216. And I think that's a pretty sweet deal, knowing that this place does not need a lot of preparation and the mobs are not that difficult. And fighting the boss or the Queen Scorpion is even optional. You don't even have to fight her, you can just run past them and then just exit through the portal. And that is it. By now, you should be able to choose the best resources to mine for Kronyx and more, depending on your level, tools, and gear available. If you find this guide helpful, please leave a like and smash that subscribe button for fresh tips and tricks for the Conan Exiles Age of Calamitous. You can also leave a comment below for requests and guides or walkthroughs that you want us to cover, or any recommendations on how we can make our content better in our future videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.